Ready or not. Good morning, everyone. It's Valerie, otherwise known as Chick Picker.
The chick picker. Monday morning, picker, chicker, picker.
My hair is a hot mess this morning. Hot.
So's mine.
Woo. It is frizzy and they don't like me very much. So, how was your
Hmm.
weekend?
Oh,
Busy? Did you get run ragged?
oh man.
I'm sure. I could just imagine.
I'm not used to physical labor.
You're used to your naps and
It
watching
was
TV and eating what you want.
pretty physical. So, yeah, my fence builders
Uh huh.
said we'll be there Sunday morning at crack of dawn. So Saturday, we have a backyard that grows volunteer trees and vines
Oh, you have one of those too?
and just crazy amounts of unwanted vegetation.
Mm. Morning, Sally.
Morning.
Hi, Sally. And so, yeah, all day Saturday I was cutting brush
Mm.
and then taking it to my trailer and stacking it on.
Mm.
And then the fence guys came on Sunday. And you would think that they could just get out their truck and go do their thing. And
That's not what they did.
well, yeah, but then I did some more brush stuff, and then I had brush stacks that I hadn't taken to the trailer yet. I just cut them on Saturday, and then oh, just work, 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 work for 2 days.
Yeah.
And I'm not used to that. I'm old.
Hey, you ain't that old. You know, that excuse just isn't. Yeah, I don't think people buy that anymore. When you say you're old, that means you're like, 85 or 90, not
Well,
65 or 62
Mm-mm.
or whatever.
Gwen agrees with me. Gwen says, you know, you're 65 now. You need to quit trying to do so much.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Morning,
Thanks.
Frank and
I'm too
Joanne.
cheap not to do that.
I wouldn't expect that from her. She seems like she's raring to go most of the time.
Well, yeah, she's not near as old as Todd. I mean, she's young compared to Todd. Joanne says I pulled weeds. I'm sore and my backside is smarting.
Mm,
Is it smarting or hurting? I don't know. Is that a word?
Spartan.
I don't know.
So,
That's a new one on me.
It's a Spartan.
That's right, Shirley. Old is relative, says someone older than you.
Mm-mm.
well, it's like I can still do physical stuff, but I don't last as long.
Yeah.
So I can go out and work for about an hour, and then I have to come in and go drink, 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 rest.
Yeah.
Okay. And then about an hour after that, I go, okay, go back out and do some more.
Yep.
and just repeat the cycle. I can do that about 4 or 5 times a day, and then yeah,
And
2
then you
days
come
in a
back
row.
inside and you sit down and you're like, I can't go anymore.
Y'all would be
do
proud
it.
of me.
Help me. I'm falling and I can't reach my bear.
Yeah,
Y'all would be proud of me because I cleaned out half my garage last night.
What?
Yesterday.
What?
awesome.
And I came across something. I think it might be a scrawny raccoon that's living in there.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
How
Yeah.
can you tell if it's scrawny? Or did you see it?
I saw the end.
You saw the end of a scrawny raccoon. Well, that's got to be great.
But you would think, I mean, I know what a raccoon's tail looks like,
Yeah.
and it didn't look like that.
Well, it might be something else.
Yeah.
Huh?
She got
It looked,
a baby mountain lion growing in her garage.
this is the thing. This is the thing. If something got in there as a baby and didn't get out,
Right.
you know, but like Brandon's sitting in there right now in the garage, you know, and like he's in there with the door wide open. You would think that it would escape. You know, it would just.
Not with Brandon in there.
Huh?
Not with Brandon in there, though.
No, it's just going to hide.
I don't know. Maybe it would hide.
Something like that.
That's what I did yesterday.
There has to be some kind of food in there to keep.
There's no food.
But so it must have a way to come and leave. You know, to get in and get out. Because, I mean, they're not going to just stay in there and starve to death.
Yeah, they got to have something to drink and something to eat.
You know, so there's probably a hole somewhere where it can squeeze through and.
Well, probably the big garage door because it's got a gap.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
And
It's probably Pepe Le Pew, the skunk.
Oh my God.
no, I would be able to smell it. I can smell those things when they're back behind the fence in the woods.
Oh, wow.
I can smell them. And they stink so bad. And they're out this year.
So it's
I see them on the way to work.
you think it's a scrawny raccoon, but its tail is not like a raccoon's. You have a beaver.
No, it almost looked reptilian.
Reptilian?
Like a lizard?
Or a snake.
Reptilian raccoon.
Yeah, it almost looked like a huge lizard. To me, that's what it looked like when it was running away. But I was thinking that it was a animal because it was so big.
So
Like-
you have like an iguana in your garage.
Like the end, like this.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Yeah.
That's definitely a
You
problem.
have an alligator in your garage. I'm trying to help you out here, Sally.
I
From
don't
your
know.
descriptions, I'm not.
So, did you find any other good stuff in?
I listed three bikes yesterday.
You what?
I listed 3 bikes.
Okay, good.
And I have an air compressor that doesn't work so well, and a generator that I'm going to list.
Good.
So, a generator I could probably get 40 for.
Just 40?
Yeah, it's old.
Oh, okay. Morning, Julie.
My blood sugar was 94, but I had a corn dog.
Hi, Julie.
Sally, you need to stay away from those corn dogs.
I know, but sister, I didn't eat anything but a small salad yesterday.
But there's other things you can eat.
I know. But I'm not going to work for 4 days.
Yeah, I know you're on vacation. Yeah, don't. Yeah, you need to knock on some wood or something. Oh my gosh.
So-
Morning, Karen.
Today is my 8th day of the 8-day death diet.
Oh, you made it! You're still alive.
Well, no, I haven't. I got to make it through today.
You can make it. If you
And
made
then
it for 7 days, you can make it through 8.
the big reveal tomorrow morning. How much did I lose in 8-day
Do you
death
feel like
diet?
you've lost?
What?
Do you feel like you've lost?
A little bit, maybe. Yeah.
Probably feels like he's like withering away.
There's no way that I could not have lost some weight. There's no way.
You're a guy.
After all I've been through.
Yeah, you probably lost 20 pounds.
Yeah, you probably
No.
You probably did. You're a guy.
If somebody loses 20 pounds in 8 days, they would almost have to start way, way bigger than me. I'm pretty big, but I don't think I could lose 20 pounds in 8 days.
Well, think about all those calories you burn up when you were outside working and walking and all that. I mean, that counts for something.
Yeah, but I don't think, no. I think it's going to be more like
I'm guessing
between 5 and 10. Yeah.
I'm guessing 12 pounds you lost.
12? Nah.
I can almost touch.
Yeah.
I can almost touch.
Yep.
Well,
I'm sorry that I wanted to come on and say I was sorry that I missed the show on Friday. I had a little bit of a, not really a breakdown, but a meltdown type of thing. And it was just,
She was running all over.
it was just, the stress of everything. But, got the fence done. The fence is completely done. Went to the auction on Saturday. Got a few things. I'll show you. I'll show you what I got.
Okay. Even though
So
I'm
my-
reading some of it. Show me,
So
Ken.
my brother's house that was struck by lightning had so much damage he had to move in with his daughter for a while.
Oh no.
Yeah, all the water that the fire department poured in their house collapsed their living room ceiling.
Oh no.
So they're out of their house for, I don't know.
Wow.
You got to find contractors. You got to get your insurance money. You got to da. It takes forever to get fixed back up.
So I got some hats.
That's cool. Look at that.
There's no brand on it or anything, but it's got this little head wrap thing and then the tie.
Mm-hmm.
But there's no tag or anything in it.
Sadie.
So
First.
what?
Hey, you ain't last.
First.
Sadie's claiming first. I'm like, first what?
First, you're last. That's right.
Odessa says, you're lucky we came back after that stuff, Valerie. She says, totally kidding. You need a break.
I know. I was thinking, man, everybody's going to be mad at me.
No.
Come on here.
That hat looked like something that you would wear in Gone with the Wind or something.
Right? Yeah.
Mary Poppins.
Got this nice straw cowboy hat.
That's cool.
That's
And
cool.
brand name is Bailey.
Yeah, that's a good Western brand.
Bailey, you roll it.
You roll it.
Yeah, you roll it. And Got a couple of Stetson hats.
Nice.
So
Cool.
we actually have, well, not we, but there's a Stetson company or Stetson warehouse in St. Joseph, Missouri, which that's where I used to work, 60 miles or so away. And so you can find a lot of these Stetson hats around because the company is close,
Mhm.
It's a 7 3/8. So
That's a good size.
is it?
Hmm.
Okay.
That Bailey hat probably goes for about between 25 and 40.
Okay. I'll probably list it for 60.
How many X's is the Stetson hat?
I know you probably will.
You know how I roll. It is a 4X.
Yeah, that's not the top, but it's good.
So what does that mean?
Well, traditionally the X's mean the quality of workmanship and time and labor spent making the hat. So if you've got a 4X, that's better than a 1X. If you've got a 20X, that's better than a 10X.
Okay. So the higher the number, the better
The more X's, the
better.
higher quality materials were put in, the more labor intensive it was to build the hat,
Okay.
the more hand crafting was done to the hat.
Okay. And then I got this one too.
Nice.
It's a little older. And let's see what this one says on. I don't see it. Any X's on this one?
There are very good
Oh,
videos
It's a
on.
five. It's a 5X. 5X Beaver.
Beaver, okay.
Yeah,
Probably about 70.
there are very good YouTube videos on how to clean those.
Okay. What did I pay? What did I pay for those? I paid $12.50 for all 4 hats. So I did pretty good.
And for the felt hats, they make a product that you just spray on and then brush.
Okay.
And it's
So yeah. So it was a good, and I did get a bag of baseball caps. There wasn't as much good stuff in there. A lot of it was like, Golden Eagle Casino or whatever. And there was a lot of those, a lot of state, Union State Bank hats that you get when you open an account or whatever. There was a few vintage ones in there, but and I think I paid $10 for a lot of, and there was probably 60 to 75 hats in there. So there's a few in there that was good, that was vintage. But they had a lot of stuff, but it wasn't like there was also a lot of people. So yeah, it was good. Good morning, Liz. Good morning, Mr. Sadie.
Mr. Sadie Bailey's is a good brand and very smooth, but gives me a headache the next day.
I hear you there. I hear you there.
What does Bailey's make? They make a cream whiskey or something. I don't know.
Irish cream.
Irish cream.
Yep.
So,
yep.
Speaking of liquor,
Hmm.
Carl had 2 estate sales this weekend, and I bought some stereo components from him for a good price. He did me a good deal on those.
What?
And then right next to the stereo closet was the liquor closet.
Oh.
And he opened it up and I went, oh. I said, okay, Carl, how much for all the liquor that's in there? He looked at it and he looked at me. He goes, $30. I
Wow.
said, done.
Nice.
And there's probably, when they bought this stuff new, it was probably $400 or $500 worth of liquor.
Wow.
So, how
But
are you gonna sell that? Or are you gonna sell it?
no, you can't sell liquor.
Can't sell alcohol.
Oh, you're just
I
gonna.
mean, I could do it at garage sale,
Yeah.
but there's
What are you gonna do with it though?
Thinking about being an alcoholic anytime soon.
yeah, I'm just going to party like there's no tamale.
Polish her off.
But about a fourth of it was so old it had like floaty moss growing on the inside of the bottles.
Yeah.
But some of it was like sealed brand new bottles that never been. So about a fourth of it was brand new and a fourth of it was mossy green crap growing on the inside of the bottle.
So can you?
The question is, what are you gonna do with it?
Well, I'm going to drink as much as I can.
You're not a drinker.
No. I'm probably going to save it for the next garage sale and just put a bunch of it out there. Here you go. Drink some booze. I'm your man.
Can you get
But it's
anything from the bottles that are gross if you wash them out?
I don't think there's any real collectible ones. There's one bottle of sake that's got like a pagoda on the top.
Mm.
You want to see it? I'll go get it.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
I thought Todd sounded happy this morning.
Liz says she's claiming the Tito's, but that's good. That's a good buy. Well, what else happened this weekend? I got my photo room all photo ready.
That's good.
All set, ready to go. So that little project's done.
How many did you sell this weekend?
How many did you sell?
One.
Okay. I sold 10 times that.
40? 40? 40.
Yes, ma'am.
Jeez. I think it's, I think it's like starting to catch up because I've been listing. I've been putting them a couple on every day. So.
Yep. It I don't know. It's crazy. I think it's more about listing the same amount more than listing as many as you can. Of course, the more that you have listed, the better.
Yeah.
Like, since I've been doing all these projects and everything, I've been trying. My goal is to list 10 a day. And that doesn't seem like very much, but I'm selling usually, at least 10, 8 to 10 a day. So I don't know. Whatever I'm doing, it seems to be working. So
the consistency is
I think that is
paying off for you.
Definitely doing something for me.
Yeah. That's great. So good job.
So 40, Todd, I sold 40 this weekend.
Yeah, I haven't been listing. I've been building fence, so I only sold 8. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I only sold 8, but it's because I haven't been listing the last several days.
Yeah. Well, today's a new day.
Yeah.
So I was
Wow.
pretty. I mean, the majority of it was clothes. I don't think I sold any shoes. I sold a belt buckle and some Christmas ornaments. Sold a couple of bundles. I think I sold like four things to one person, and then three lots of Christmas ornaments to another person.
Cool.
So it was yesterday I think I got 13 sales.
Wow.
So it was a pretty good day yesterday.
40 items. Dang, that's a lot.
But
Come on, Mr. Sadie. You got to get back in the game.
come on.
Just start with one a day. That's it.
Yeah.
If you can do one a day, then you're good.
Yeah, I mean, definitely if I can get more on, on a day, I'll definitely put more on. But the bottom, no negotiations part is definitely 10.
I've been trying for 2 a day. Just because I want more sales than one a day.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Well, I'm not there yet, but
And currently I'm not selling anything on any other platforms at all. So I'm giving everything to eBay. And it seems to be working really well. You're right. It's all on me. I did list one item last night. Well, that's good. There you go. So, yeah,
how's your weather there? It's cold and rainy here.
it is supposed to be, well, it's 63 right now. It's supposed to be 74 for the high.
Wow, that's a change, ain't it?
It is. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. It's a weird weather pattern. I'm not,
No.
which kind of scares me with it being so, hot, cold. That's not good because that produces storms.
Tornadoes.
Tornadoes. I mean, that'll get them going more than anything else. You get a little hot weather mixed with the cold weather, and
yeah,
you've got yourself a nader.
Mm-hmm.
So, but one more week, and I'm going to be in Cali. So,
yeah.
at least I won't have to work for a couple of days.
Okay, Todd, tell us about your bottle.
Oh, I've been talking too much.
No, I don't know what it is. I think it's sake, but it's from the House of
Pain.
What? The House of Koshu, Tokyo, Japan.
I would say probably sake.
It's got a little pagoda on the top.
Sally's going to look it up right now.
House of, what is it? How does he spell it?
Koshu.
Koshu? No, when you said House of, it just Pain sounded like a good.
Yeah.
The House of Pain. That's right, Miss. Pull that skirt up, man up. Yeah, House of Pain. Jump around. Mm-hmm.
I mean, definitely vintage. There's a couple other ones on here that they're more decorative. They have like Japanese guys in their in their stuff and their wear.
Yeah.
Samurai outfits or
Yeah. Yeah.
geisha outfits or
Yeah.
something.
Kind of. Yeah. Um,
Hmm.
Cantor. Yeah. And those are going between 30 and 50.
Just for an empty bottle.
What? Well, it says, it's a bottle or decanter.
This is about 2/3 full, and it looks rather suspect on the inside. Like,
Why don't you taste it?
no.
A lot of them are described as plum wine bottles. So you might need to use that. Man, there's another one that is like a pagoda. It's like, those houses that have like
Yeah.
one
Like
of these
like
shapes,
this bottle.
and one of these shapes, and then one of these shapes.
Yeah, like this
Like
bottle.
Christmas tree almost. Those go for like between 25 and 55.
That's Sally. That's what he has on the top.
Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't even see that part. I did not even see that part. Okay, so sorry, I'm tired. $25 for just the decanter part.
Not bad.
Yeah. So one bottle of
maybe even more with the bottle.
rancid sake will pay for the whole liquor cabinet full.
Yeah. That's great.
But there was Kahlua and cream de mint and cream de cacao and all sorts of different
Creams.
little liqueurs.
What is that? White with gold? Does it have gold on it?
The pagoda's kind of gold. It's kind of dirty. This stuff you could tell it's just been sitting in a closet and gotten real dusty, so I need to clean them off.
Yeah, the one that's white with gold paint sold for $25, but that's not including the bottle. So you could probably get more for yours. But there's another decanter. Is the decanter the top?
No,
It
it's
must be
The decanter is just
the bottle itself.
the whole bottle.
Yeah.
So it says decanter on it, but it looks like, maybe that whole thing is the bottle.
Yeah.
So I don't know. So there's not one on here like yours. Because I thought that was just the top of the bottle.
This one is still sealed. It's a lemon liqueur.
Wow.
Oh.
Or liqueur de limon from Aromi di Rebello.
I'm not going to look it up because you can't sell it.
It's still sealed. It's got the...
Yeah. Yard sale.
Yeah.
Good morning, Mike. He says, oh my God, I'm running way behind. I know, I was running way behind too. I'm still trying to catch up. I was trying to get some more shipping done and trying to get trash out.
You know how like you look for something and on eBay and you run into different things and it's like really high sales.
Oh yeah.
And it's like nothing to do with what I'm looking at. I ran into, it's called House of Secrets because it has house in it, and I put house of whatever he has. House of Secrets Number 92, first appearance of the Swamp Thing. So I'm assuming it's a comic book.
Hmm.
And $865
Wow.
is what they got for it. House of Secrets. So, Bolo!
Wow.
Bolo alert. $865. Man, I could have that for a freaking comic all day, every day.
Mike says mailing mailing liquor will land you in the pookie if you get caught. Not saying I haven't, just not a great idea. Yep. That is true. Don't do it. Don't do it.
There's somebody that got arrested last night.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, because he tried to beat up a black guy at the store.
Oh.
And he's actually been in a fight at the store before.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Just a jerk.
Yeah. That's not good.
Remember that really bad one with the UFC fighter and the other guy?
I don't remember.
Named Chuck. His name was Chuck.
Oh. I vaguely remember
And
that.
remember Trina was trying to throw the trash can on him?
Oh, yeah. That's
Chuck.
it. So is Chuck MMA or UFC?
No, the other guy was.
Oh.
The other guy.
Why would you want to mess with that? I mean,
He's so stupid.
do that and you're just like,
Stop it, Mike. I'm rooting for the black guy because the other guy's a dick.
there you go.
But the white guy is the one that ended up in jail because he is the stupidest guy. Obviously, he started a fight with the, UFC guy.
Maybe he just likes jail.
Maybe he does. He's been in there plenty of times. Maybe, yeah. Maybe it agrees with him.
Missing his shower buddies.
Hmm.
Mike, just remember, my daddy's half black.
Oh my gosh. Anyways,
Half black, half Japanese.
what else happened this weekend? Oh, I went to my mother-in-law's yesterday for Father's Day and hung out there and had some food. Some actual food. That was good. I had some chocolate cake.
Oh,
Yep, I sure did. And I scarfed it up. It was good.
oh, I bet. Oh my God.
Yeah, so it was a good day. And just
I would probably get a sugar high.
I took them. Oh, that's not good. I took them. I had a bunch of. He's making birdhouses right now. He's building birdhouses because he doesn't have a job, so he had to have something to do to fill his time. So that's what he's doing. So I had probably about 25 cans of spray paint that I had gotten at, I think it was a Dollar General, and it was on clearance. And I don't know why I bought all of this, but I had all this and I didn't really have a use for it. And then somebody mentioned, one of the family members said, well, he needs some, paint or spray paint or something. And I was like, well, there's my gift. So I took him like all those bottles. So, yeah. And I guess he's like getting orders and, paid orders and stuff like that for him. So, yeah.
Dollar Tree.
Huh?
They need to go to Dollar Tree and get paint and stuff. There's so many. there's so much craft stuff at
Yeah.
Dollar Tree.
Yeah.
You know?
I'll have to send them over there.
Mm-hmm.
But it was good. It was good.
For sure. Your chocolate cake is my corn dog. Yep. It's just, man, we cook them, and so I know where it's been.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I know I made it, so it's going to be good. It's yummy.
Oh my gosh, Mike. Sounds like me in high school. Punched the wrestling captain in the face because he was looking at me weird. Didn't end well. He was a heavyweight and I was about 150 pounds. What?
You sound like my oldest son, because he was like that when he was young, like younger, like well, he was in the 4th grade and he tried to beat up a 7th grader. No, 6th grader. He was a 6th grader, about 2 feet taller than him. It's like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Not thinking.
But that was kind of my weekend. I didn't really have anything. I mean, it really wasn't. It was a little more than what I usually have because usually there's nothing going on. It's just, head down listing and,
Yeah.
So this weekend was okay. At least
So-
I got the fence done.
So did you only go get the hats? Is that all you got?
Yeah. Yeah, there was so many people there, and I'm telling you, it was hotter than Hades out there.
Mm,
It was. I'm not a sweater, and I was just pouring. And so I was, I would go over there for a little bit. Of course, I had started around about 8 o'clock. I went over there to preview everything. And then I came home and then went back about 10 when they got started. But it was just, I mean, the longer it went, the hotter it went, the hotter it was. So I'd have to just, I'd have to come home for a little bit and
yeah.
sit in the air conditioning for a minute and cool down. And then, which probably wasn't good for me anyway, but, and then go back over. And then eventually it was just, they were on the tools, but you couldn't hardly, they were building stuff up like crazy. And so it was good. It was good.
Do
Did
you
you get
want
good
to?
prizes on the hats?
Sorry.
Yeah, I got for the 4 hats, the Stetson, the Bailey, the 2 Stetson, the Bailey, and the garden hat. I think I paid $12.50 for those.
Oh, no, that's very good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the baseball caps, I paid $10, I think. Yeah. I walked up to get my ticket, my auction ticket, and it was 13 on the pad. It was number 13. They said, "Well, we can change it for you." I said, "No, that's a lucky number." I was like, "Oh, yeah." He's like, "Okay, whatever." She's loopy.
That's my cashier number.
She's crazy. But
Yeah, that's my cashier number. So I considered it lucky too.
yeah, it was good. It was a good experience, and I was glad I was so close to home, so I didn't have to. I could just go home and then.
Yeah.
But there was cars everywhere, and of course, so get this: the auction starts, and the fence guy gets here about the same time. So right as the guy's getting hot and heavy and doing his auctioneer voice thing, here comes the saw blade. And it seemed like every time he started, the saw was, I could tell, I could see him looking up because he was on the trailer, and I could see him looking up and looking over at the fence, the guy that was working on the fence, saying, what are you doing this on purpose? Or that's exactly what it seemed like. You could tell he was getting a little perturbed with them, but
Yeah.
I mean, there was nothing I could do.
I was going to ask you, did you want to share what's happening with your mail person?
Oh, that would be a good topic to talk about. So when was it? It's Friday? Friday. So he, my mailman, his name's Greg. So my mailman messaged me and he said, hey, I just wanted to find out, I hope I didn't do anything wrong or make you mad or, anything like that, because he said, my job depends on your packages. That's my job security, is picking up your packages and taking them to the post office. And he said, he was kind of insinuating like somebody else had told him or told me that it was too much, like he didn't want to do it. Like it was, too much of a hassle for him to pick them up.
Mm-hmm.
And he told me, he said, don't listen to anything that they have to say and I don't know who told him that, but, yeah, he said, don't listen to anything that, they're saying. He said, it doesn't matter how many packages you have. You could have 5 or you could have 100. He said, I still want to pick those up. So, and I told him, I said, well, it really wasn't about that. I said, the fact of the matter is you got sloppy. And I just said it like that too. And probably wasn't the right thing to say, but it got his attention,
Mm-hmm.
And I told him, what he had done. And, I said, I can't be having you, I said, you got to have a day off, just like I got to have a day off. But if you are going to be off, then you need to let me know. I said, I don't know. My packages are sitting in the box waiting for someone to pick them up. Nobody picks them up. And then I've got, 10 dings on my account because it's late. I can't do that. That's not an option. So I said, if that's the way that we're going to run it, then I can't, I'll just take them in. That way, at least I know that they're getting scanned and everything's, working right. And then there was a couple of packages that were left that were dropped, in the driveway. And I told him about that. And he's like, I'm sorry, sometimes it's, sometimes I lose packages which didn't make me feel very good, but,
Mm-hmm.
He said, we'll clean it up. We'll make it work. So he's picking up packages now, which it does help me, even though it does get me out of the house. It does get me into like the public and, but it does take time to do that. And it, it's probably about 30 minutes out of my, listing and,
Mm-hmm.
everything like that. So it's good that he picks them up. It works well. And we have a good, system and everything. And if I need anything from him, all I got to do is text him, and him the same way with me,
Yeah.
But he did say, he said, the biggest thing is, he said, you need to let me know. You need to tell me when there's a problem so we can fix it. And I said, well, I don't want to hurt your feelings. And he goes, you're texting me. There's no emotion. And I said, well, you got a point. I said, I still don't want to hurt your feelings, He said, it's my job. Come on. It's my job. You have a job to do. I have a job to do.
Yeah.
So
And he tried to tell you that he would just take them to the post office and scan them later, and you told him no.
right now, so he did, but okay, so this is the thing that he is going to do, because he wants to get them, because when he's scanning, especially a lot of packages at one time, you can, he doesn't have a big vehicle. He has a small little, I think it's a Cavalier or something, it's a small car. So what he's going to do is he's going to pick up these packages. He's going to go from here to the post office, take the bags into the post office and scan them. And he said that way they will be on time, and I'm not going to be trying to, fiddle with them while I'm, here. He said, I'll just take them to the post office, and that way, they get done.
So he's not gonna scan them at your house.
He will not be scanning at my house that I know of.
Well,
So, but
he knows he needs to do a good job, or else he's not gonna have it. He's not gonna be able to do it.
Yeah. And I guess what they do is they kind of punish him if his quota is down, because he said if my quota's down, then they make me work an extra day. They make me work on Saturday. And he said, I don't want to work on Saturday. So he wants to be a Monday through Friday and keep his Saturday guy, on Saturday. But if he doesn't do a good job and his quota goes down, then he has to work on Saturday. And so anyway.
Like says, oh boy, sounds like a setup. It could go very badly.
Well, and that was what he was trying to say too, is like, he gave me because he wanted to do the scan sheet, and I said, I'm not doing a scan sheet. I'm not going to do it. No. And I realized that it all seems like it would work well, but you have to do your shipping all at once.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to print your labels all at once. I'm not doing that. That's like a recipe for a disaster for me.
I heard that you don't have to print your labels all like all together.
Yeah.
No, I heard that you don't have to do that.
I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe I'm naive or ignorant.
I've never done it myself.
So
I've never printed out a scan sheet, but I heard that you don't have to have, I don't know.
Yeah. So I just told him that is not an option for me. I'm not doing a scan sheet.
Yeah.
So he was like, well, I can take the packages, and then when I come back through, I can take them to the post office after my route's over. I said, well, that's not going to work either, because if they're not scanned, then you don't have possession of them. So say if they're in your car and you have an accident and they're not scanned yet, I'm still responsible for those.
Yeah.
Because you haven't officially taken responsibility for them.
Hank said that there are a couple of shipping services attached to eBay that came out a couple of years ago. I was able to ship at different times throughout the day, then print one scan sheet. I haven't used them in a while, so let me look up the names on eBay. Because here they don't have to scan them or even pick them up if it's over 5 packages.
Huh.
What? Yeah.
I'm not really too. It's not going to hurt them to scan each individual. They'll be fine.
Warren outside.
Is it?
Yeah.
So, but everything's okay. I got him, picking up my packages, so that will save me time. And
I think he'll do a good job because he knows that if he doesn't,
yeah,
then you won't mess around.
right. I probably won't say anything, but he knows that if it dries up, if there ain't nothing coming out, there's something wrong.
Yep. It doesn't mean that you're not selling.
That's it. That's totally it. So, yeah, but it was good. I'm glad that he reached out to me and said, hey, what's going on. Hank says one was Shippo, but the discounts were better straight on eBay than there was a few cents. Could have changed since then. Other was ShipRush. Yeah. See, I'm just not. I'm not sold on that whole scan sheet thing, because if you've got, if you're doing, I don't do my shipping all at once. Sometimes I'll do a package here, a package there, and
Yeah.
I don't want to be held to, you got to do all your shipping right now. I don't want to do that. So, he's right. Scanning is part of their job. They can do that. It's, it's basically holding the thing up and a light flashing on the scan bar. It's not rocket science, and it's not hard. So you can do it. What are you doing, Sally?
I'm looking at this pin. It says Suburban Cadillac of Plymouth, and I thought it might be like gold plated or something. It looks good.
Gold plated or gold?
I thought it might be something. It's very gold and shiny.
Hank says I printed at different times individually and then was able to print a scan sheet of those items. And I am not going to print all my labels. That is just not going to happen for me. I will not do that.
Yeah.
I will screw that up something royal.
Yeah.
I know me. So I just stick to what I know. And if it comes down to, sorry, ma'am, we can't, you've got 100 packages going out a day and we can't, what's too much for us? Fine. I'll take them in.
Yeah.
So that's the way it's going to work. It's my way or the highway.
What is the number for? Never mind.
Yeah, Hank says it's different across the nation. Got to do what works for you in your area with your carrier. They will straight up say, nope, we ain't doing that. Yeah, I know that because he makes exceptions for me, definitely, because he doesn't have to. He goes and does his route, and then when he's coming back through town, that's when he picks up my packages. And the only reason he does that is to give me a little extra time in the morning to package everything up. You don't have to do that. I mean, it just gives me a little, because I told him, I said, I do a show in the morning. So that takes up like an hour in the morning. So, he's like, well, what kind of show do you do? Anyway.
You're like, okay, I don't want to talk about this anymore.
I just, I said it's resellers and we do a show. Oh, I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God. But he actually asked the postmaster if he would be able to do that, like come back through. And the
Mhm.
postmaster actually told him no.
Oh,
He does it anyway. So, because I guess he figures, well, what he don't know won't hurt him, type of thing. So,
yeah.
rebel without a cause.
Well,
That's
Jake-
right. That's right. I showed him the brass pole in the living room. You're crazy. But yeah, we're getting things done.
Yeah.
Sorry, I hogged the last bit of the show, Todd.
Oh, you're fine. I'm
thought you were-
kind of just. I'm fine. I'm just sitting here cruising along.
Your belly growling?
No,
No.
I get enough to eat. I'm kind of bored with what I get to eat.
Yeah. Yeah.
Patty said, should have told him OnlyFans.
Right.
Yeah.
You need to put that hashtag in the description.
Ugh.
I know what that is.
Huh?
I know what that is.
I know what it is too.
Mike wants to know. I ain't saying nothing. Nope. Not saying a word. All right, guys.
Okay.
Well, it is time for me to get to work. Time for us to get to work. And we'll see you later.
It's where you show your private pics.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. I am definitely not going there. Anyway, we'll see y'all later. See you
Bye.
tomorrow. Bye.